There we go. Live video. No, I do not need YouTube TV. Go away. Okay, let me make sure that my audio... Hey, wait a minute. Nope, that's live. That... Jeez. Oi, go away. Stop overlooping, okay? Information available. What? Yeah, an email? Shush. Anyway. Ugh. Breathe, Joker, breathe. Okay. Sorry, just a lot of stress has been hitting me recently in my personal life. And I'm trying to get past it to make videos for you guys. And I'm trying to do the best I can to just be me. My energetic me, rather than my completely emotionally destroyed me. Anyway. Hello brothers and sisters of YouTube, my name is Joker Fanatic Hughes, and today I bring you more Spider-Man PS4. Now, I have gotten every district except this one fully completed, and I've only got one more crime to solve between me and Sable. Because I've got everything else 100% as I said I would get, and this is so that I can get the underwear Spider-Man variant, which is, it's really weird to know that the Marvel company or whatever that partnered to make this, it's kind of weird to know that they agreed to have an almost naked Spider-Man in the game that people could work towards. It's like, yep, you want to see Spider-Man clothless? Yeah, play our game a lot. Just because that's the goal you want to achieve, which what's ironic is that lots of people have actually tried very hard to achieve it, including me. And I also have to remember, I'm actually going to do that before I do the underwear Spider-Man one. Now that I think about it, I should do that first. I forgot about something. There's a place you can go to in the game that I forgot about. Oh, hello, you got somebody sleeping on you there, eh, Spidey? Wow. Okay, then. Anyway, let me put a marker down. It's a little Easter egg you're able to find in the game. One sec, let me... You're not late, believe me. You've hardly even been here very long. Don't fret. Why are you now, like, conscious about if you're late or not?
1072, mugging. Need an officer on the scene. Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
Well, I'm a whenever cop, and right now, I don't feel like it. I work whenever I feel like it. So... isn't there one in the area? Yep, right over there. It's a little thing you're able to find in the game. It's May Parker and Ben Parker. Uncle Ben.
Hey, Uncle Ben. Miss you. Doing my best to make you proud.
Just imagine if you came here in the underwear suit and did that. Just like, doing my best to make you proud. As you're just standing out in the open in only your underwear and a Spidey mask. Yeah, doing your best. Yeah, sure. I'll believe that when it happens. I've actually got a grandfather. Some of the reasons that I can kind of sorry, my mind is not very good right now. Some of the reasons that I can sympathize with Peter Parker is because I have an uncle. Well, he wasn't an uncle to me. I've got a grandfather that was on my father's side of the family that passed away, and he was like a father to me almost. He wasn't really there that much, but emotionally he was there like a father. And when he passed, I was very saddened. And I'm told that I've grown up to be a lot like him. And then, I'll be honest, neither of my parents were ever actually a real thing in my life. Like, yes, I live with my mother right now, and I used to visit my father a lot, but we never really socialized that much. My family is just like, go in your room, I don't care. Just leave me be. And so it's rather
1031.
weird.
Repeat. Report of a break-in. Location is in the vicinity of Devil's
But, so I had to have different parent figures than the ones that were my actual parents. So my grandmother on my mother's side was my motherly figure, and my grandfather on my father's side was my fatherly figure. And so my grandfather on my father's side died, like, very early in my life. And, as I said, I looked up to him. And now, my mother, or my grandmother, basically, that's why I cried whenever May Parker died in the story of this game, because I thought of my grandmother, who was there for me, and it just almost broke me. And the whole Mary Jane thing, like, I don't want to kind of say too much of my life right now, but I'll just let that one sit and sizzle, because I shouldn't talk about that one yet. That's the main reason that I've been not doing so good, actually. But I won't say anything on it because it's still a very still there topic, and so it's still burning. So I don't want to say anything about it in case the other person involved might be not okay with that or anything. But anyway. And I've got a kind of black cat situation going on for me too. In the absence of Mary Jane. Yes, I'm speaking in Spider-Man terms. But it's something that is not gonna work out, so yeah. Anyway. The crime has to be done and fixed in this area. So, and I might do New Game Plus with the underwear Spidey, if you guys want. Anyway, is there a crime in this area I can fix? Maybe a Sable crime? But yeah, I can sympathize with Spider-Man more than most. I will say. Ooh, yes, a Sable crime. A Sable crime.
Violation of martial law statute 237. We've detained an illegal civilian gathering. Please advise on further action.
It's only an illegal gathering if they are conspiring or harming people. You cannot arrest a protest if they are not harming people.
Is not gonna fly in my town.
Yeah.
Come on.
Follow the law, guys.
On the loose and you're arresting protesters?
Whoa there. You, go down. You wanna bet that I can't beat you all? Take. Oh, never mind. The grenade went off prematurely. Ow. This is not my idea of a good time. Oh, hello there. And stay down.
More Sable guys. Looks like my webs bring all the boys to the yard.
Nice one, Spidey. Come on. Ouch. Maybe not that fast. Jeez. And down you go. Anyone else want a taste? Whoa there! Hello. Didn't see you for a second.
Always knew these Sable guys were gonna be bad news.
And there's 100% completion of the entire game. New suit unlocked, undies. Let's put on that Spidey underwear. Everyone goes down in one hit, including you. It's ridiculous, but it's what we've been working the game toward. So one hit, you say? Oh god, this feels so weird, but so funny and right. I don't know why. I mean, I could see me as a superhero in my undies doing this. I may or may not die doing this.
That's a high-speed car chase, all right.
Whoa there! Oh, wait a minute. Bullet shots don't count as one hit? Hey! Oh no! Whoa! Because I keep fearing what counts as one hit with this. But yeah, like, what counts as one hit? Because I just got shot and I didn't die.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need
Oh,
to be
wait a minute.
criminals.
Wait a minute. Is the suit thing just a power? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's still a thing that you have to activate. Okay. I get it. Okay. No! So. Yep.
I'm the king.
Okay. I get it. Got it. Whoops. No, that just doesn't look right. It's just... It's comedic.
My bad. Check it out. Hey, just take a break. Hey, what's up?
My kid loves you.
Wow, performers are getting good. This guy almost looks just like Spiderman.
It's him. Your picture.
I find it funny that you can hear the clop of his feet on the actual pavement.
What's up?
Oh, that's so weird.
What's up, dude?
But it's so funny and right. It's weird. It's weird, but it's funny and it's right and it's... I don't know. In case it's not obvious, this video, the rest of it is just gonna be me with this on, doing this. But do the people on TV see me, or am I just paranoid?
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
Whoa there, buckaroo. How are you? Oh, equalizer ability not active anymore. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Arresting Fisk brought all the small-timers out of the woodwork.
He took care of business.
But yeah, like... I could see myself as a superhero in just undies. On an off day. Just like, I had no time to suit up, so I just got my abilities, I got my mask, and I headed out the door. Oh wait, I forgot the undies if that's the list. Yeah, I just sleep in those. I just woke up that way. God.
All officers on alert. The kidnapping was just reported. Officers needed Atlantic Hill. Over.
Okay,
I'll tune my
Atlantic Hill.
earpiece to
Oh
listen
wow,
for
I'm
sounds of
already
someone
there.
struggling.
That was the closest I've been to a crime when it activated ever.
Poetry workshop next Wednesday.
Also, don't mind my stutter. That's just a thing that I have sometimes.
Someone help before the guys who did this come back!
How can no one else hear that?
Never thought I was getting that. Thank you.
Have you ever heard somebody in a trunk?
And there they are!
They're not that
Get him, Spidey!
easy to just not hear. You're carrying assault rifles in the streets? Seriously? Ouch. No. No guns, man. It's against some people's moral codes. And I am definitely not sounding like Batman at all. But anyway. Whoa there, buckaroo. How are you? The answer is no. Oh, come on, guys. What are you, stuck? Let me give you a hand. Oh, I just thought of a way better joke that would have been good there. Did you get the message?
I forgot
it
to
was a
ask why they call
mailbox.
it kidnapping if the victim's not a kid.
Yeah, I've actually had that question too, quite a lot. I think Spider-Man literally is me in a way. Because a lot of the things that happen in his life have actually happened in mine. And I'm a high schooler. He's, in this game, out of high school, but a lot of the things that happen to him happen to me a lot.
All units, we've got a situation involving civilians trapped in their vehicles. Available officers, move on Parkville.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured. Just a little more.
Okay. But yeah. That's my life in a nutshell. For right now.
Saved my life. Thank you.
But, no, with the whole black cat situation that I said earlier, yeah, it's
Someone's
not...
trapped in that car.
Yeah, which one? Oh, now I see it. It's something
Stay
that's,
calm.
not gonna work. At least not at current ages, and also, the Mary Jane thing I'm hoping
Whoever caused
comes
this wreck
back.
is nearby. Need to find and stop them.
I probably said too much, but I didn't say names. Also, man, this game is horrible at hiding getaway cars when you can when you can literally see the red dot on the map.
Hope you've got points left on your licenses, guys. That pile-up was a doozy.
And now, you go down. You can hear the clopping of the feet, which is really unnerving to me. But yeah, jeez. But yeah, I actually have spiders that I let live in the top corners of my room. So, living with spiders is nothing new to me. Now, if they're a big spider, that is new. But small spiders aren't anything new to me. I had one of them bite me the other day too, which was annoying. Usually they're peaceful, but one like climbed right in between my thumb and pointer finger on my right hand, and it bit me. No, I did check the video from the Spider-Man movies, and I was like, oh look, it bit at the exact same place. Yes, I noticed that, and everything. But no, I won't get powers from a spider, even though I wish I could. That's not what's gonna happen.
Backup requested for a chase in progress. Witness reported location as Sugar Hill.
Hello, Joshua Otis. Where is Mr. Parker? He's got a stone around here that I was literally at earlier. Yep, right there. You proud of me, Ben? God, this is so weird.
Got a reported break-in. Report came in from Guy
Also,
Baker.
what's the button for camera mode? Oh, nope, that's not camera mode. Photo mode. If you actually zoom in, I heard that he actually does have, yeah. If you actually zoom in, earlier in the game he said when his suit was going bad that he didn't want anyone looking at his 3 chest hairs. He literally has 3 chest hairs. I saw that in a little Easter egg video for this game, and I was like, wow, really? And yeah, he really does have 3 chest hairs, as he said. He doesn't want people looking at his 3 chest hairs. That's a nice joke. Even though I'm younger than you, Spidey, and I've got more chest hairs. Like, I can't even count mine. They're probably in the hundreds area. They're very, very itty-bitty short, but, like, they're more than that. Why am I looking at Spider-Man's pecs? Be glad I didn't zoom in on something else. Anyway. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have activated the equalizer power. Now that's disrespectful to a grave. Anyway, but right after this, I'm planning on streaming some more of the Black Cat series. Nope. But yeah, if I were to say approximately where I'm at when it comes to Spidey's life, because what's ironic and something that kind of scares me is in Spider-Man's life in high school, him and Mary Jane were a thing, and then they separated until after Spidey graduated, or until they both graduated. Then they got back together, and they stayed together, but in that time of being separated, Black Cat was in there. For me, Black Cat is like, I just pushed her away, because it's like, no, go away. And then the whole Mary Jane thing is kind of, we don't know. But it does seem to be playing out a lot like how Spider-Man's life was. So that's kind of ironic for me. Ugh. She still watches these videos. I think that both of them still watch these videos, so just remember I didn't say names, and you do not have to name yourself in the credits. The people that I'm talking about. I'm being very vague. So, yeah. Anyway. But yeah. How long has this video gone for already? I actually can't
Attention
see
units,
on this.
We've got a chase in progress. Proceed
Yeah,
to
oh wait,
Morningside
now I
Heights.
remember how I usually check on my phone. Duh. Okay, so this video's been about 20 minutes or so. Hey, you speed up. But no, what scared me was that, okay, oh man, your feet clop way too much. Spidey, just go to a ledge so your feet stop clopping. But no, what kind of scared me is that in the Spider-Man game, or not games, but in the movies, because my life has been playing out a little too much like Spider-Man, so I've been worrying. And so I watched the Spider-Man movies over again, and Venom said that he was a guy that got embarrassed by Spider-Man, and that Spider-Man stole his girl or whatever. And I thought, is there anybody like that in my life that would try to get revenge on me? And then I'm like, oh darn, there is. And I know the exact person right off the top of my head from high school. And I'm like, ooh, hopefully I don't have a Venom crisis in the future. I do not want that. Now, I don't know who would be Sandman, but I know exactly who would be Venom. And I'm like, I do not want to fight that. No, thank you. That would be annoying. But yeah, it was, I'm not going to say any names. Well, I might say the name of one person who moved, like, tons of states away to where God only knows. But it was in 2nd grade, and me and this other guy, we saw this woman come in, and the woman, she's moved away, and I don't know where the heck she lives anymore, but, she lived she lived here, duh, and her name was Elias Simon. I will remember that name until the day I die, and I would hold it over his head a lot, because, soon as she came in the door in 2nd grade, she was very prominent for a 2nd grader. Now, anybody who's thinking, oh, you're a perv for talking about a 2nd grader, I was a 2nd grader at the time. I'm talking about it from my 2nd grader memory. She's not even around anymore. So, like, I'm talking about it when I was a 2nd grader. So, yeah. But back then, I thought she looked good, yada yada yada. And so I was like, mine! And then the guy next to me went, no, mine! And we started shoving each other in class in the middle of everyone. The teacher was like, really? And then, like, what happened was we kind of got in a contest of who could get her. And so the book fair was in town, and so I brought in like a few hundred in money, and then after I got the books I wanted, I had spare money, and she's like, hey, can I have some of that money? And I said, only 'cause you're so pretty. And I gave her the money, and I don't remember what all happened after that. Part of my memory thinks that she just blushed and went about her day. Part of my memory thinks that she might have tried to kiss me or something, I don't know. I don't remember that part very well. But what happened after was that she decided that we'd start dating. Which, for 2nd grade, dating is hanging out on the playground. And so we'd hang out and all that, and there was some boys that would try to say, and these kids had very poor language for 2nd graders. Like, holy cow. They said, oh, your girlfriend. And I was not happy at them. And that was my first ever experience with something really weird. Because the kid was, his back was toward a fence, but he was quite a distance from the fence. And I wasn't touching him. My hands were lined up with his shoulders. And then I twisted my hands, or my arms, counterclockwise. And he flew back counterclockwise, hit the fence with his back, and dropped onto the floor. And I didn't touch him. And I thought, what the heck just happened? And that made me feel like Harry Potter, because I was like, have you ever had something that you couldn't explain, or you made something happen? And I just thought, oh my god. And no, it was, I still don't know to this day what caused it. But yeah. And, so then after that, I went to the guy who was competing with me for her. And I went, ha, my girl. And he goes, no, She's my girl. And I go, no, I'm pretty sure she's my girl. And so then me and him both go to her and we're like, hey, who are you with? And she wraps her arm around this other kid that I don't even know if he even still goes to school here. I don't even know where he lives anymore. But, like, she wraps her arm around this other guy and says, him. And me and the guy that we're competing were like, we just got triple timed. She technically wasn't with either of us. She just left both of us for this other guy. What on earth? And, like, that was like a love quartet or something in second grade. I was like, wait a minute. And so that's the guy that I think would be Venom, is the guy that competed with me for that girl. He might blame me for taking his girl, and I embarrassed him in school a few times because I kept talking about Joker and Batman all the time. And then I kept talking about it with my friends so much, and we sat right behind the guy that I consider Venom, that, like, he would always hear it. And so eventually one day in middle school, he stood up, grabbed a lock of his hair and, like, ripped it out mid-class, and then just grabbed the rest of his hair and walked out the door screaming Batman and Joker, holding his hair in his fists, walking out of the classroom. And I think, what the just happened? I was completely flabbergasted, and the teacher went, what just happened? And then, like, this was when I was first getting called Joker, so I had my maniacal laugh going, and so I was laughing that I had just made somebody go insane and leave the classroom. I drove someone nuts. I was laughing extremely, and when the teacher says, what did you do? I just leaned back in my chair and cackled the most Joker-esque laugh possible. Mid-class, the teacher looked mortified at my laugh. Everybody else thought, this kid's nuts. And I'm just leaning back in my chair, cackling, arms crossed like a lunatic. And then eventually I laugh so much that my chair falls back and I fall out of it. Meanwhile, you can still hear the other guy, in the hallway, screaming Batman and Joker and tearing his hair out in the hallway, and I'm just laughing my whole way through this. But yeah, so that would be embarrassment and the stealing the girl. So that's who I think would be Venom in my life. But yeah, that's just because, like, my life seems to parallel Spider-Man's a little too well. A little too well. It's worrisome. Oh god. That's bad. 'Cause now I just realized who Gwen Stacy would be in my life. My life just... everybody fits perfectly into the Spider-Man comic. Way too perfectly. It's weird. Seriously. And I mean the Peter Parker ones. Everything fits in line. Way too perfectly. Way too perfectly. I have high-level science talks with my science teachers about the most complicated science you could possibly imagine. While every other student is far behind us, I have those conversations, and I'm super nerdy, I'm sciencey, all that. And so when I see Spider-Man, I'm like, huh, a superhero I can relate with. That's awesome. And then I'm like, but wait a minute. And I realize I can relate with him way too much. Replace photographer with YouTuber, and you got it. James Jonah Jameson being critics and fans, because sometimes Jameson is cool, sometimes he's not. And so, yeah. So I would say that in Marvel, Spider-Man has to be my favorite superhero. In Marvel, my favorite supervillain has to be Loki. He's awesome. So, yeah. yeah, you know what? I've got enough pride and little care that I might as well. Something I've got to say is that, nah, I'm not gonna say it. I was thinking of saying it, and I got the guts to, and then I thought, nah, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, because God knows how I'd be looked upon then, because I don't know my audience's openness to things. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'll maybe say what I was gonna say in a later video. Not as in a later as in like 1 week or something. I mean later as in a long time from now. But yeah. Anyway, I can see that somebody's still watching. But I don't have the confidence for that. I brought it up. Okay, let's just say I've swung both ways and didn't mind. That should make it to where anybody who understands it should know it. There. Put that out there. Hopefully I don't get too much judgment. There you go. I opened up to my audience. There you go. I just laid myself bare out there. Just... Okay then. I'm really worried about judgment now, but I'll just let that slide. But yeah, my life lines up way too well with Spider-Man's. Because I know exactly who would be Mary Jane, I know exactly who would be Black Cat, and I know exactly who would be Gwen Stacy. I don't know who would be Miles Morales. Then again, if I met Miles Morales, it would mean that my death was soon, so I'm glad I haven't met him yet. God. But, yeah, and I know who Venom would be. I know who Harry could be. And Harry's father did die. Okay, that's really worrisome. And I know exactly who Doc Ock could be. Oh, this is getting more scary as time goes on. Oh, no. Oh, that's eerie that I know who all those would be in my real life. Just right off the top of my head. Because the descriptions match so perfectly. It's like, what on earth? Wait a minute. That's creepy. Absolutely creepy. Anyway, I'm gonna leave here and then get to the Black Cat video. The more I think about how my life would be Spider-Man's, the more it gets creepy. Because it's way too much like it. Way too much. Anyway, here in a second, like a real quick second, I'll just end this stream and then go over to the Black Cat thing and start up another. Anyway, that's all the time that I have for this exact stream, brothers and sisters of YouTube. I hope you liked me opening up and explaining lots of my life to you guys. But yeah, if you liked the video, please like, comment, and or subscribe, and definitely share the video with your friends. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, brothers and sisters of YouTube, which will be in like just a few minutes. So, yeah. That's Joker Fanatic Hughes, signing out.